Welcome again. To start, I'll be making use of 7mm hook, and I'll be making use of this yarn, but I'm going to make use of 2 strands. Instead of using 2 balls together, I can as well just pick the inner strand by putting my hand in here. It is easily accessible than this other part that is not so accessible. So I'll just dip my hand in here and pull out this strand like this. I'll try to find the other end so I can add it with this and make it 2 strands. I have my 2 strands now. What I did was to unravel the yarn I brought out so that when I start working it won't tangle or give me any issues. To start the granny square, you make a magic ring like this, then you chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 serves as a double crochet stitch. So I'll continue. I'll do another double crochet and another double crochet. This makes a set of double crochet. Then I'll chain 2. I'll do 3 more double crochets, which serves as the second set. 2 and 3. Then I'll chain 2 again. That chain 2 serves as a corner. Then I'll do the third set of double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and I'll chain 2, 1, 2, and I'll do the last set or the fourth set. 1, 2, and 3. Then I'll chain the last 2 for the first round. After chaining 2, I'm going to slip stitch at the top here, which is the third chain that we made earlier. So I'll slip stitch this way. So we are done with the first row. I'm just going to pull this end tightly. So this is the first row that we just did now. To continue, you always want to start from a corner here. So what we are going to do is we're going to slip stitch into this. After this double crochet here, we'll slip stitch into it like this, and we'll slip stitch into this chain space too, like this. So we can now start from this chain space to continue for our round 2. 2, 3. So this chain 3 serves as a double crochet. Then you do the second double crochet and the third double crochet. Then you chain 2 and you do 3 more double crochets in that chain space because it is a corner. Anytime you get to a corner, you are going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So the next space we have is also a corner, so we'll be doing 3 double crochet, 2, 3, then we'll chain 2, 1, 2, and do 3 double crochets again, and 3. The next space we have is also a corner, so we'll go in and do 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So I've done the first 3 double crochet. I'll chain 2 and do another 3 double crochets. I'll repeat the same thing for this last corner here. So I've done the last corner, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. So I'm going to slip stitch at this top here. That's the chain 3 we did when we started this row. So I'll slip stitch at the top of the chain 3 like this. So this is our row 2. To continue, I would also slip stitch again so that I can get to this corner and start from that corner. The next thing I will do, since I'm in a corner, is like before, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. The next space we have is not a corner, so we are just going to do 3 double crochets only. We continue. 1, 2 and 3. We're not doing chain 2 3 double crochets because it is not a corner. We're just going to do 3 double crochets only. Then the next thing we are going to do, because we're in a corner now, this corner here, is 3 double crochets, chain 2 3 double crochets. The granny stitch is one of the easiest decorative stitch to work with. It's very easy and repetitive. It is also fast. This is what we have. I'm going to continue that way till I get to this end. This next piece, it is not a corner, so I'll just do 3 double crochets only. This next piece, it is a corner. I'm going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2 3 double crochets. The next piece is not a corner, I'll just do 3 double crochets. So I'll continue that way, and when I get to this end, I'll meet you. I've gotten to the end here, so what I'm going to do next is just slip stitch at this top right, this top here. I'll slip stitch, and that is the end of the 3rd row. You can see how fast and easy this is. So we are going to continue that way. I'm going to slip stitch till I get to this corner, 1 and 2. So now that I'm at the corner, I'll do 3 double crochets. I'll first chain 3, then my chain 3 serves as a double crochet, then I'll do 2 and the 3rd double crochet. I'll chain 2 and do 3 double crochets. So I'll continue that way. Any place that is a corner, I'm going to put 3 double crochets, chain 2 3 double crochets, and any other place that is not a corner, like here and here, I'll just do 3 double crochets only. When I get to the next corner, I'll do 3 double crochets, chain 2 3 double crochets. So the square keeps getting big and big like that. Now, to measure your square, it is easy. It is a square, so all sides are going to be equal. I've just done 3 rows, so let me turn it this way. I've just done 3 rows now, and this is what I have. I have 3 1/4, about 3 1/4 like this. So I'm going to continue my square until I have 20 inches. I'll continue my square until I have 20 inches. So once my square is 20 inches wide, of course the width is 20, the length is 20, I'm going to remove my neck width, this 8 here. Once I remove 8 from 20, I'm going to have 12 left, right? So I'm going to divide that 12 by 2, and that's what is going to give me 6 inches here, 6 inches here. So I have 6 inches, 6 inches. Then the neck width will now be 8 inches. That's what I was trying to explain earlier here. So this one will be plus 2 1/2 plus 2 1/2 inches. So that's how we got the 6 inches I was trying to explain earlier. So that's 6 inches. Of course, the shoulder for each side is not up to 6 inches. What is going to happen is that the remaining will fall, like it will form like a sleeve. So it will fall down to your arms like a sleeve. So once we are done with the square, we are going to do 2 squares, the front and the back, then we will join. So just continue that way around until you get a wide square that is the length that you want. I'll meet you when I have my 2 squares ready.